Hey, how is my shirt? This is a shirt that I bought on Amazon a year ago and it still looks good. And I just bought it for 500 rupees when I needed it and I was searching many shops for a cheap and best shirt. Finally, I got it on Amazon platform and thanks to Jeff Bezos for that platform. I'm enjoying this. And of course, this watch also I bought from Amazon. Yeah, and I also bought some items from Amazon. Yes, what you are seeing now on the screen, this Bluetooth speaker, I bought it somewhere around for 400 rupees. It's working fantastic. But if you ask me whether I really needed it, answer is no, because I have already one Bluetooth speaker which is functioning reasonably okay. But I wanted to buy this particular smart or portable Bluetooth speaker because it is just 400 rupees. Yes, welcome to our channel, the text for the context. And in this episode, we're going to look at the eyes and the desires it does. And in fact, the desires driven by visual appeal. This is called lust of the eyes. Just as we learned about the lust of flesh in the previous episode, the same Bible verse, 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world, that is the lust of flesh, lust of eyes, and pride of life. All this is from the world, not from the Father. So in that context, we are now exploring the possibilities of we being deceived by this visual appeal and we unintentionally imbibing this lust of eyes, and we end up in buying things or doing various things just because we decide it. It could be as small as this Bluetooth speaker or as big as a car, bungalow, or the property which you really do not require it. US National Retail Federation came up with one census, and in that they told up to 80% of purchases are impulse buys. Impulse purchases. Can you understand? Up to 80% of all that anybody, any part of the world purchases is not actually necessary. And another research tells 60% of millennials, that means if you are between 28 and 43-year old age group, then you fall into this category, millennials. And out of 100, 60 millennials, they report that they are doing these purchases, unnecessary purchases, due to social media influence. So what is causing this kind of the strong urge to possess it somehow when you see something? Of course, what I'm talking now is purchasing, you giving your own money and do that transaction. But many a times it does happen because you saw and you lust after something which is not legal or ethical or biblical or moral thing to do. Let's explore some of the factors causing us to indulge in this kind of behavior. A lot of purchases happen out of some kind of emotional situation, what I call triggers. Either it could be anxiety or stress or boredom, and out of loneliness you feel like getting some kind of pleasure. In this brain we have a pleasure giving feel good neurochemical called dopamine, and that is secreted whenever you get one knock on your door with the Amazon agent delivering one package in front of you. We get a lot of peer pressure, and we end up in purchasing many things. And some of the purchases we do because of FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out. If I miss out this, you see, this Amazon freedom sale is going on, or Flipkart flagship sale is going on, and a lot of rewards, limited period offers, uh, day deals, timed day deals, or within 15 minutes if you do not click that buy button, that will be missed out. So all these things will consider under this fear of missing out. Or you got a coupon which says a massive 80% reduction in something, which you feel very urged to somehow purchase that using this particular coupon. And also lack of self-control, or impulse purchase, impulse buying, not really understanding what is the necessity to buy, but you end up in buying. And also somewhere deep down, the mentality, the subconscious learning, the background, or brought up, that tells materialism. That means possession of materials bring us happiness or give us status in this society. So that will even go up to the level of desiring for luxury goods, or positions that exceed needs. So this is something which we need to be aware of. Even when you apply for credit card, they ask for bank statements. Some of these credit card institutions or banks, they ask for your saving bank account statement. The reason for that is they get one understanding on what expenses this person is going to spend his money upon, and depending upon that they suggest different types of credit cards. So if you ask me, I'm really happy with the shirt that I purchased, but I end up in purchasing, or we all go through that knowingly, unknowingly. But the Bible has something to remind us to see if there is any lust of the eye that is causing us to be away from the Lord. And we need to be really guarding ourselves. I'm not asking us not to use the online platform at all. Yes, to an extent, it's very handy, and when you cannot go out, but when you're in a dire need, when you cannot go to inquire shop after shop, but you have a screen on which all these products or different sellers are offering at different prices, and you can choose it, and it's a very good blessing in one way. But when we go beyond, as I mentioned before, purchases or possessing materials that exceed our needs, so that defines us. Am I buying things because I am getting at low price, or because of my need for that particular thing, be it a watch or a shirt or any other thing? Intentionality. There is a requirement for intentional life. In other words, informed purchase decision making. Before purchase, take an informed decision and really assess whether you need it or not, and then only start inquiring about the quality or where to purchase and the price and various other things. Otherwise, we will end up in a big mess. Amazon is giving away a lot of products just at cheapest rates during this Amazon Freedom Sale. And also the Flipkart is giving away a lot of products, lot of discounts during this Flipkart Flagship Sale. Do you want to save more on these purchases? Just do one thing: uninstall both these Amazon and Flipkart apps.